classes are going better. Finals is in 2 weeks, so I think just taking some time now to just decompress for a little bit, it's gratifying, humbling, as this whole semester has been. Anyway, so I'm back in Boston after skipping over to New York for the first time over fall break, and as soon as I got off that bus, I knew I would look forward to revisiting, not only because of my dear friends there, or the new friends I made as well, but because there is so much flair and
What's the deal? Put him in the kennel. Let's go.
and just there's so much charm to New York, and it really woke me up, and it reminded me of how wildly capable I am, but also how wildly capable all of us are. New York City is it's the kind of place where people try to build a dream, build something for themselves or for their community. That is the definition of the American dream, to build something. or just the pride of building something with your own hands or with an amazing partner or team. And next time I go, I definitely have to bring my family along. I think my mom would love the natural sights. I mean, there's a little waterfall up near the Jackie Kennedy oasis that I really wanted to see. I think other things that my New York excursion has taught me was that taking chances can be scary, but it can also be oddly rewarding and fulfilling in ways you might not expect from the beginning. And I think in the past few weeks after my birthday, having a considerable taste of self-sabotage and not necessarily internal criticism, but really trying not to be my own worst enemy. So basically, I was just emotionally volatile for a little bit, but I'm trying to I need to be less reactive and just let things go, relinquish control now and then. And I mean, I'm kind of excited to see how this therapist consultation will go later next week or so, because, well, everybody could use a shoulder to lean on, a confidant. You have so much more influence than you think. Like, you have a voice, use it. You got 2 feet, you got a foot, you got hands. You have no idea how much power how much influence you have just by doing something, showing what can be done, telling the vision. But New York is a huge city. In fact, it is the world's 4th most populous city, and there were some sites I just could not take it all in on my own. For example, being on the Staten Island ferry, seeing the Statue of Liberty gleam in all her glory. I really wish my family was there with me. And in reality, yes, I visited all the places that I wanted to go, while my energy levels were there for the most part. But there were a handful of things that I had to adapt with. There were some things I had to move around. I did hit my food budget of $100 over that weekend. But here's the thing, I'm not much of a foodie, and I think the places that I ended up eating at, it wasn't too bad. Also, finally got to go to Naz Aroma, or Naz Aroma. This place has been on my map for a few years, so it was really nice to just get some body oils. So this one is, I guess it's a dupe, or maybe it's curated to smell like the Marley perfumes by Delina. It makes me feel like a princess. I think it has rose and, is it bergamot? top notes, and then the middle there's vanilla notes, and it's just I feel like a princess when I put this on. And then this one is Bond number 9, New York Nights. From my research, this is a fairly new scent, and this one makes me feel classy, sophisticated, walking through the streets in a suit, maybe a fedora. Come on. Not necessarily unstoppable, but this one it's classy, it's suave. Yeah, so I'm so happy to go to a place that I've always wanted to go to for some time. I don't think you should dwell too much on your friendships and your connections or what is your value to people. Just let their actions reveal all. Silence is a response. To me, it's just another example of people tend to be predictable, and I'm no exception. I have my habits too. I have my weaknesses. I have my flaws, as anyone else does. It's just with this particular person, I think it's kind of silly for me to think on time to time. If I check on you just to see, I don't know, like, oh, I haven't heard from you in a while, blah, 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 blah. And then I asked, are you doing a social media detox or a digital detox? And then she goes, yeah. And then tell me why the next day she posted something. It's not that serious, but I just thought it was silly. And then I guess some context about our dynamic in college is the main thing, or this going out together. I like to move, okay? Especially if I paid for my ticket, I'm burning up that dance floor. We're gonna vibe it out, whatever, something. No logs. I am not gonna say hi to the bouncer just to sit pretty. That's not me. I am kinetic. Where after all the rejections of my social invites, one day, or rather this year, she invites me, or she asks what my thoughts are on a music festival in Vegas. And I said, I can't make plans less than a month in advance, considering my schedule, and I need to consider a budget, etc., etc. I don't even know if she went to this festival, but if she did and had fun, then I'm happy for her. And I think just me being me, I sent a voicemail about I've always felt our friendship was one-sided. I don't know, she's never shared her ideas, never shared her thoughts, nothing. And then she wrote back an essay about how she thinks, or she finds it hard to maintain friendships, and she's hard to love, whatever that means, and understands that I have a busy student life, and totally gets if I'm slow to respond because of my academics. She'll try to show it better with more check-ins. I think we're okay. Well, I swipe up on people's stories sometimes. She's never swiped up on mine, which is okay. I mean, I don't care. But, let me see. We talked about New York before. And I think it's kind of strange if you tell me that you can't afford New York, but you have your eyes set on clubbing in Europe. I don't know. I feel like, wait, you told me you can't afford to live in New York, but you want to go out and have fun in Europe. I don't know. In my head, it didn't really make sense, but I guess that's just a matter of different priorities. Priorities over promises. Okay, now this all just sounds silly the more I talk about it. Yeah, so people are predictable in most cases. Will we ever go on a trip together? Does it matter if we do? Did she even go to Miami for her birthday? I mean, I felt kind of bad going to New York since we did talk about it, and personally I wanted to explore it myself and not run around with someone else just yet. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, I gotta get back to my books, but thank you for listening if you made it this far, and happy early Christmas. Oh, December. Oh, December. I can't believe it's already here. Finals is in 2 weeks.